Hey guys, it's Jason Rockwell. I'm going to be showing you all the different links and things that you need in order to get started in Skyward. And as you see in the email that I'm getting ready to send you, the first link is for the Professional Development Center, or the PDC. And this is where you go to do the interactive and the distance learning. This will get you started in the right direction for Skyward. All right, so we're going to click on that link first, and it brings you to this page right here, which is the Professional Development Center. So this is for that first link in the email. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start fresh. I was working on Mrs. Goad's account, so I know that that one is good. So we're going to log in as her. And the login for everybody is pretty uniform. It's the first 5 letters of your last name, which with her there isn't, so it's just her entire last name. And then the first 3 of your first name, and then 0, 1. All right, and then the password is going to be username for that first login, all lowercase username, and then it'll prompt you to change it after that. And if you actually get into like if there's only 4 letters in your last name, it's just going to be those 4 letters. You don't have to put anything else in there either. But with me, like being Rockwell, it would be R-O-C-K-W for the first 5 letters of my last name. Okay, so when you first come in, she hasn't started anything yet. She hasn't actually been in it yet. But you can see that this is the first screen that will populate. And as I told you in the email down here at the bottom, start with Inquiry Overview, then go to Demographic Quick Start, then work on Secondary Gradebook Quick Start. Then if you want, you can go into Current Scheduling and Future Scheduling. But the top 3 are those right there, the ones that you want to be looking at. All right, so the way that you do that is you're going to come in. I'm going to go ahead, like I said, and enroll her in Inquiry Overview Quick Start. All right, and the way you do that is just this little arrow right here with the box. You're going to click that for a self-enrollment. All right, well, that means it's self-enrollment. So you're going to click on it. It'll open up a new window, and all you need to do is click on Enroll Me. So I've just enrolled Mrs. Goad into Inquiry Overview Quick Start. Now, all of them will have this PDF at the very top, and all that simply is an introduction on how to move around the PDC Center, or the PDC in general. So you don't have to read that every time, but the first course that you take, I would suggest reading that and showing you how to navigate the Professional Development Center. And then, as we told you in the principals meeting, as you keep working through all these, they have a PDF which you need to read through. They're pretty extensive. And once you get done, you just go ahead and check it off that you are complete. All right, then you get all the way down the bottom. They have interactive things that are powered by Moodle. So you go in there and you can click your way through as it guides you through how to do certain things. There's some short videos that you can watch. And then at the very end, there is a quiz. And in order to pass the quiz, it's usually they're all 10 questions, and you need to get 100%, and it'll let you have your certificate. You don't need to print out that certificate and do anything with it. We'll be able to see that it's completed. So that is the PDC, and that's how you enroll. If you go to My Home, after you enroll in courses, it'll show you the stuff that you're already enrolled in. All right, but in order to see all the courses that you need to enroll in, you need to go to the home, not the My Home, and you can go to All Courses, and it will show you that. All right. The next thing I want to show you guys is if my video is not good enough, or I'm not explaining it well enough, there is a video that you can get here at this link that will walk you through how to enroll into courses within the PDC as well. The third link on the email that I'm sending you is this training database, and they call this a sandbox. And all the reason we have this is so that you can go in and see what an actual Skyward database looks like and click around in it without worrying about breaking anything or messing with live data. All right, so if you guys have it up here, that link will take you to here. And it says Skyward School District, Cumberland County Training. So you can tell this is a training database. All right, and the way that we log in with here, as I told you right here, is admin 1 through admin 99. So you can do admin 1, admin 2, and there is no space. I'm not sure if I put a space there. No, there's no space. So admin 4, admin 5, admin 6, so on and so forth. Now let's say, if I was going to log in and work in the training database as admin 1, and somebody else came behind me and logged in as admin 1 at the same time, it would kick me out. So what I'd suggest is go for a mid-range number that will be less likely to be thought of first like admin 55 or 53. So that way, if somebody else jumps in behind you, you're not going to get, it's less likely to use that number. And the password is all lowercase password. So I'm going to jump in here as admin 22. All right, and I'm going to do lowercase password. Okay, and it opens up a second window. This is the training database. Now, things to keep in mind about the training database. All of these things that you see up here as you start plugging in and you're going through like product setup and all that stuff, you will not see all of this once you get into the live database because there'll be security restrictions in here. So in the training database, it allows you to see all the bells and whistles that come with Skyward. But again, you will not have all those. It'll be a little more trimmed down to your specific job or need when you get into the live database. All right, but you can come in here. You can. I like to have usually the PDC running over here, and then the training database over to the right, and have both those windows open at the same time. So as I'm going through the courses, I can kind of go into the training database and just try it out. So, and I would suggest just making these all make a Skyward folder in your toolbar and start saving all these links and make sure they're clearly marked on what they are. All right, the last link I'm going to show you here is a link to our actual live database. And the way you know, this one says training, so you know it's the training database. But you come up and you go our live database, and you're going to get a live conversion data, the last date it was pulled in, and then you're going to get this configuration warning, please contact Skyward immediately. That's going to remain there until our conversion is complete at the end of summer. So this is where you will log in to our live database that we'll be using to take attendance, do gradebook, enroll students, move students. Lunch will be going into this database. The food nutrition program will be doing all their stuff within this database. So this is a good one to bookmark because you're going to be needing it in the future. I'm not going to send out your username and passwords now because number one, this is going to be a public video and nobody else needs to know that information. And number two, I want to make sure that the conversion is complete and we're ready for people to start poking around in there. But we are probably about halfway through with our conversion right now. A lot of the demographics have already been pushed over and student information. I know course requests for the high school have been pushed over, but we're still waiting on some of that big push of historical data and everything else to get into Skyward. So if you have any questions, let me know. If it's not clear or you need some clarification, but I just wanted to get these 4 links out to you so you guys would have something, and in case there's any confusion, you guys could get going. All right, thank you, and have a good day.